Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to be doing a little work on my 2004 Subaru WRX. I apologize, but it is STI swapped. So, what I'm working on today is trying to make a clutch plate to stop the master cylinder from flexing, because I have a pretty heavy clutch, and under load, the master cylinder actually flexes in the firewall. So for the clutch, I've already gotten started a little bit. What I'm trying to do here is, it's a stiffer clutch, so the pin comes through the wall and presses the clutch into the master cylinder forward like this. But the problem is, the only thing this is mounted to is the firewall. So the whole firewall kind of flexes like that, and the whole master cylinder can kind of lift up and down a little bit, which we want to avoid. So on newer model cars, they actually make a bracket which goes over here to the pitch stop mount, mounts to that, and then goes back against the firewall and across this way to prevent that flex. But they don't make one for this car, partially because I think all these brake lines, air conditioning lines, and these two coolant lines, the heater core, kind of go through the middle, so as you can see, it's kind of a mess. So here's what I have so far, is this plate, which on this side we're going to have a piece that comes forward out this way, against that pitch stop mount, drill a hole through it and bolt it onto there, and then we're going to weld that onto this at a 90-degree angle. So this will come across. This cutout on the left here should avoid all the coolant lines and everything that go through to the heater core. This cutout here, where I'm holding it here, is to go around the clutch master cylinder, and then it'll go down over it, and we'll screw the nuts on over this, and hopefully that'll prevent some flex. I think what I'm going to do also is weld a flat piece coming this way as a brace to prevent flex in that direction. That'll work. Success. That bolt was a pain. Kind of tough to see down in there, but I got the bolts loosened up, the left one, and you can see there's a little gap between the bolt now, so we're going to see if we can fit the steel plate back there and make sure it fits. This might be a little hard to see because it kind of blends in, but look at that. We've got the plate in place, which works perfectly, and then it's going to go across, and we're going to weld a flat flange on there, which will go out to the left this way. So this is the piece that we already have, this flat piece across, the two cutouts for the bolts to head in. And so next up, we want this piece, which sticks out, and we'll go forward. So I've marked out, I've got 2 inches here. This is 3 inches tall, but I can machine it down a little bit, and it's going to have a curve kind of to match that engine brace, because that has a curve in it, and a square is not really going to fit. And here we go. It's kind of mocked up. You can see the plate. We'll weld this onto here. Alright, so this is all set now. It's all welded up. We've got this pie piece on here for some rigidity from flexing forward to back like this, because the mount will be over here. But there's still some flex along this part where it's flat. So I cut this piece out to fit. We'll fit it right along here like that. Should give it some more strength, and I'm just gonna get that welded up. Just the next day, I finished this up last night, and it was kind of rainy out, so I didn't get a chance to clear coat it. But so we got this finished brace here. It's welded up pretty good. It's pretty rigid. I'm pretty happy with it, so I think we're all set. Today I'm gonna throw it out here, throw some clear coat on it, and then put it in the car. Alright, well, I just got my clear coat back. I just threw it in a hot water bath for like 2 minutes because it was warm enough. It's like 70 out today. It's pretty nice out. It's really dry. But the clear coat was kind of chilly. I left it outside overnight under an overhang. So I warmed it up. Should be about, feels like it's about 80 degrees now, Fahrenheit or so. Should be nice and warm. We'll get a nice smooth finish. Let's get started. Alright, so this is all finished up, cleared, and I just threw some sticky foam I had left over from another project on the back, just because that's the part that's going to be right against the firewall. So that should help cushion it a tiny bit, probably stop it from making any noise. It's going to vibrate. Alright, so it's all in here. I got a new longer bolt down there for the strut brace. And you can see back here, the bar is in completely. It's bolted in. It's all cleaned up and clear coated, and it runs behind the clutch cylinder here, which is a lot more stable. I'm going to climb in the car and I'll just show you. There's almost no flex now. Keep an eye on the lid there. When I press on the clutch, you might not even see it move. Before, the lid would move up about 1 millimeter, but we'll see.